You've been rehearsing the conversation for weeks, maybe even months. You know your parent needs more support. You've seen the signs on your last visit or heard them between the lines on the phone. But every time you start to bring it up, you hit the same wall. I don't need help. I'm not going into a home. You're making too much of this. So you drop it and the worry stays. If you're an adult child living out of state while your parent lives in Central Florida, this conversation is one of the hardest parts of long-distance caregiving. You're not there to ease into it over coffee 3 times a week. You have a visit, a phone call, maybe a FaceTime, and the stakes feel high every single time. Here's what we've learned from thousands of families who have had this same talk. Lead with what you notice, not what you decide. I saw the mail stacked up. Lands differently than you can't manage alone anymore. Observations invite discussion. Conclusions invite defense. Make it about staying independent, not losing it. A lot of seniors here help and translate it to facility. In-home care is the opposite of that. It's support that lets them stay in the house they chose, in the community they love, with their own routine intact. So say that out loud. Start smaller than you think. You don't have to open up a full-time care. A few hours a week, a ride to appointments, someone to cook a couple meals and check in. Families who begin lightly often find their resistance drops once the caregiver becomes a real person and not an idea. Include them in the decision. Seniors who feel care is being arranged around them fight it. Seniors who meet the team, ask questions, and help shape the schedule adjust better. From a distance, that might mean a 3-way call with a care manager or planning the assessment for when you're next in town or sooner, if waiting isn't safe. Last but not least, expect emotion, not logic. This conversation touches pride, fear, grief, and control. Your parent may push back even when they know you're right. That doesn't mean stop, it means slow down, stay calm, and come back to it without turning every call into a campaign. One more thing, long-distance families don't forget. You have to carry the conversation. You don't have to carry the conversation alone. A care manager who does this work every day can help frame options, answer the hard questions, and take some of the heat off the parent-child dynamic. Senior Home Companions has been having these conversations with families since 1992. We know how to move at a pace your parent can handle, and we know how to make the first step feel like care, not defeat. If you've been putting off the talk, you don't need a perfect script. You need a starting point and a team that knows what comes next. A complimentary in-home assessment is a low-pressure way to get real information for you and for them.